We are working on the island for the unfitted kitchen in our Freemason house. Thanks to all of our subscribers and thanks for watching. Project number one is this old butcher block table. It's fairly sturdy, but it's very dirty right now. And some of the boards are not even. Some of them are kind of loose. So we're gonna fix that underneath, and it's gonna get white legs. Eventually it's gonna have some kind of food grade finish on the top of it. So see you in the next clip. So this is the underbelly of our butcher block, and this is where I'm going to put some plywood to get the bottom surface of all these boards to be flat, so that hopefully the top surface will be flat so we can sand and put our varnish on the top. And I want that varnish to fill in these gaps so we don't have any place for crumbs or food to go. So the dimension on this one, it's going to be 33 inches. The other way, it's going to be 31 inches this way. This is the Stanley Fat Max tape measure. It's great because it's really sturdy and sticks out a long way. All right, so we got our piece of wood from Home Depot. If anybody knows why they sell this wood in like 30/2 of an inch instead of 1/16 of an inch or 1/2 an inch, please let me know. So we got our piece. I drew my lines where the splits are in the wood, and now we need to pre-drill on both sides of that line for all these lines. So I'm just going to take this up out of here, and I'm going to put it right here so we can drill down through without drilling into our main table piece. Alright, so our board is all drilled, it's in place, it's time to put our screws in now. What I bought are called Lath Screws. I got them because they have a large head here. I want to be able to put a lot of pressure between these two boards. And they're called sharp point, meaning that they have threads all the way out to the point. So it's just going to be a matter of lining them up with the holes, drilling them in, and continuing with all the other holes. Alright, so we flipped our table over and we wanted to check all these cracks to see how flat they are. And they're pretty good. This one's up a little bit. Our worst spot is right here. So we're going to start with some 80 grit sandpaper and the little Black & Decker sander. We're just going to sand that and see what happens. Alright, so that pretty much took care of it. Right here it's already flat, and this part might need a little bit more sanding, but that's going to take care of it, and we're just going to continue sanding. Now I'm going to power wash this table to lighten it up a little bit and get all the dirt and grime off of it. I have a little electric power washer. It's great because when you let go of the handle, it's quiet and you can talk again. So when you look at this, when you look at that spray, down by the tip it's small, and then it gets bigger. And I'm going to show you the motion that you want to use so you don't leave any lines. So you're going to turn it sideways. You're going to go in and get close, and then come back out. So in, close, and then fade back out. That way you don't leave lines. If you just go like this and you stop here, a lot of times you'll have a line right where you stop. So in, close, and then fade back out. And you can just see the grime coming off of there. So the wife doesn't want that to be on there. And I'm going to get these legs that are facing me. I'm not going to be too picky about the legs. And that's about it for power washing. Sanding will be next. So we are working on our table right now. This board here has our polyurethane on it and this one does not. We're just applying that. We're going to end up putting about 3 or 4 coats on this. So this is our progress so far. Here is our butcher block table after 12 hours of polyurethane drying. It ends up with these little bumps on it, and I took some 220 grit sandpaper just by hand and just sanded the whole thing. Then I hit it with a tack cloth and it's ready for its second coat of polyurethane. Our table has 2 coats of varnish on it. It's going to need some more. We cut out a teleport here for the food to drop down. This is our block. These little pieces are going to go on here to hold it, but I need to notch that out so this will sit flush. And we'll see you at the next step. What I'm doing now is taking out 1, 2, 3, 4 nails, because I'm going to have to make a door in this panel here big enough for this pot to fit in, because this is going to go underneath our food teleport. Now we are cutting out this door for the pot. So now we have a door and hinges and a latch. Okay, you unlatch that, open that up. You can take the pot of scraps out. And I left this latch hanging over a little bit so that when it comes in and closes, it hits on there so the door can't go in any further. Then you just latch it. All right, you got to check this out. We have the food teleport now. So you just lift this out, set that aside, flick your food into the teleport. Then when you're ready to empty it, you open up this door and you got your trash receptacle here. You just pull that out and throw out your trash. Put a new bag in, slide it back in. Princess had to have this. Thanks for watching part 1 of our unfitted kitchen island. In part 2, we will be cutting one board off of it so that we have more clearance and moving the legs in. And thanks to all of our subscribers.